Alright YouTube, so we are back to talk about some Final Fantasy VII Remake. Of course, it's the only game we talk about on the channel. Apparently in our last video I was talking really fast because I had multiple people comment on the video about it, which I always talk fast in my videos. If I was talking faster yesterday, maybe it's because I was sick or whatever. Maybe I was just trying to get through the video. I'm not entirely sure. But I've always talked fast, I thought. The video sounded normal to me, but I hear my voice all the damn time, so it's kind of whatever. Anyways, on to today's topic. We're here to talk about the different battle systems in Final Fantasy VII Remake. There's been a discussion over on Reddit. I've seen multiple posts over the past 24 hours of people talking about which battle system they are going to use when it comes to this game. People are kind of stuck between, do they want to play the classic mode, which is sort of like a throwback to old school turn-based Final Fantasy, where the character kind of controls themselves and runs around attacking, and you just sit in the menu kind of choosing the magic, the abilities, the items, things like that. Or do they want to play the game sort of how it's meant to be played, which is the way I'm leaning towards, which is the action-oriented combat, where you actually got to hit the attack button, or at the very least hold it down. As somebody who grew up playing turn-based RPGs, and even to this day I still play them, I just finished another playthrough of Dragon Quest VIII, one of my favorite games of all time. I'm glad they added classic mode for those old school fans. But that being said, however, I want to play the game how the developers designed it. They meant for this to be an action-oriented game. They want it to be really fast-paced, you running around attacking yourself, and that's how I'm going to play the game, at least the first time. Obviously, once we have the game, or even just the demo, I'm going to give classic mode a try. I'm not going to just go through a whole playthrough and not check it out. I want to at least see what it's like and how it plays. But I'm probably going to play the game how it's, again, meant to be played, at least that first playthrough. I might do a second playthrough or something where it's classic mode only just to give that a try as well. One of the complaints that we have with this game right now is that there's only the easy and normal difficulty, and classic mode is set on the easy difficulty. And that's part of what turns me off from wanting to play in classic mode, is because it's set on easy. It's going to be easy. You're going to be walking through the game, whereas normal is at least the hardest mode that we know of right now. And I personally want a bit of a challenge with my playthrough, and normal might not be that hard of a difficulty, but it is the hardest one that we know of so far. Hopefully by launch or sometime quickly after they add some sort of a hard difficulty to the game. If there is one at launch, there's a good chance I'm going to play on that from the very beginning. I don't usually do hard modes or very hard modes or whatever the case. I usually just play games on normal difficulty so I can enjoy them. But I'm going to be completely honest. I want a challenge with Final Fantasy VII Remake. I want my first playthrough to take a while, and I would love to get my ass kicked by bosses like I used to when I was a kid playing the original Final Fantasy VII. Don't get me wrong, I beat the original Final Fantasy VII as a kid, but there was times when I'd go up to a boss that I was not prepared for and I'd get my ass handed to me, and I'd love to experience that again. And hopefully through future updates, they also add normal and hard difficulties to classic mode, because having it default and set to only easy difficulty just seems kind of weird. And let's be honest, classic mode sounds kind of boring. Your characters are playing on autopilot while you're just having the controller sit in your lap and you're just kind of choosing commands, magic, abilities, items, whatever. But you're kind of just sitting there with the controller in your lap, not doing anything. You got to control your characters between combat, obviously running from location to location. But the combat aspect of classic mode just sounds kind of boring. Not to mention, again, that it is on easy difficulty, so it wouldn't even be a challenge. So it just doesn't seem like it'd be fun to play as. But I will try it out, of course. But anyways, that's pretty much the video, my dudes. Kind of a quicker one, kind of a quicker discussion video, but I thought it was worth talking about. I think we're all obviously going to try both of them. I think everybody who's played the original is going to want to try classic mode just to see what it's like. But without having tried either of them yet, unless you did get to play it, I guess, at one of these gaming events, which mode do you think you're going to be playing as? Do you think it's going to be the fast-paced action style, or do you think you're going to be doing classic mode? As I said previously, I want to play the game how they meant it to be played, but I will give classic mode a try at some point. Either way, my dudes, that's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys already want to update more Final Fantasy VII Remake content. Turn on my notifications. Follow me on Twitter at @dashingdavid. I'm a Discord. Links to my social networks are in the description. And in the outro. Later, guys.
Give me a smile, give me forever for a while, give me forever for a while, quit acting like